Welcome to another connection here on TKO8 Television. Dennis King, thanks for joining us this week. Each Monday we have a connection show and bring different organizations in and talk with their representatives about what's going on around our broadcast area. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We're going to talk with a young lady about the Boone County Library. They're always busy.
The Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison is offering a great reason to wake up on Saturday mornings. Their incredible brunch. Starting at 7 a.m., you can enjoy all of your traditional breakfast favorites or some of these decadent dishes. Eggs Benedict, featuring an English muffin topped with ham, 2 eggs, made any way you like, and topped with fresh-made hollandaise sauce. Plus, you'll also get your choice of hash browns or home fries. Perhaps something even more delectable. Townhouse Cafe's fabulous U.S. farm-raised butterfly trout grilled with a drizzle of hollandaise sauce, 2 eggs any way you like, hash browns or home fries, and either a biscuit or toast on the side. Absolutely delicious. Saturday brunch at the Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Our first guest today in the studio is from the Boone County Library, and it's Jean Hankins. Jean, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
You came in once with Beth.
I did.
And Beth's off on a journey. And
she's on safari.
She is on safari. Kenya, that's a
yes,
long ways
I
to
know.
go. Quite an exciting place for her to go as a young person. But in the meanwhile, Jean has taken over the responsibilities of the adult programs at the Boone County Library and obviously knows about a lot of the other things that are going on there. They have actually they come out with a newsletter at the library each month at the first part of the month, and it kind of lays out the entire schedule for the month. And we're going to kind of go over some of those topics and some of the things coming up. They have some really good programs there, and they're all free of charge, at least most of them are. Let's talk about maybe the first thing coming up, if you want to just kind of cover that. That's actually tomorrow. You said tomorrow's a very busy day, Tuesday, July the 11th.
Oh, my goodness. Tomorrow's going to be an amazing day. First off, we have Community Under the Canopy, and that's going to be at the Lyric, and it is, I'm just going to read it off here so I won't get it messed up.
Community Under the Canopy is
Community Under the Canopy, and this is from the National History Education Company of the Mid-South, and they're going to bring animals. There's going to be a parrot and a snake and a giant iguana, and it's free to all ages. But it's going to be at 10 o'clock tomorrow at the Lyric, located right here on the square in Harrison, Arkansas, and we're pretty excited about this. It's happened before.
Now, is it inside? They'll have it inside there?
Yes, inside.
Which is cool.
Yes, it's going to be great.
So it'll be on the stage, I'm sure, in there.
Yes.
And is this program, Jean, is this for, I guess, all ages?
It is.
Educational type thing?
It truly is. It's for all ages. Last year, I got to pet a baby kangaroo.
Oh, goodness.
That was pretty exciting for me.
Goodness, great. Now, this organization that's coming in to be a part of this, do they do this all the time? They go different places?
Yes. Yes, they're booked in different libraries as well.
Okay, that is nice. I know also tomorrow on your schedule here, you've got this, what they call Skywarn is what it says on here. It's Ham Radio Saves Lives, and they're actually going to have a gentleman named Mr. Johnson, who is the emergency coordinator for Boone County, and he's going to be there and talk about some of the things that ham radio people help, particularly in emergency situations.
Absolutely. Denny Johnson is a personal friend of mine, and he agreed to do this. He networks throughout the world. He might be sitting on his front porch and talking to someone in the UK. And it's just as clear as you and I talking right here. But what he really wants to do is to make the local public aware of the weather and what to look for and how to use that to help other people. because the more we know, it really truly can save lives.
Yes, and ham radio, of course, people that utilize ham radio been around for many, many years. I guess one of the oldest communications type radio programs that they used in the United States, and it is worldwide. And these people do talk to other individuals that have ham radios truly all over the world.
All over. It's so clear.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. We also have, let's see, let me look at this and make
Okay.
sure I'm not messing anything up, because we have stuff for children
Yes.
and for teens and for adults. And it's an ongoing thing all week long, and
Right.
it's always free.
Right.
Tomorrow at 2:30, there's a teen thing going on. And it's not just any teen thing. There's a social hour at 2:30, and then at 4 o'clock they're going to have the tie-dye extravaganza. And that sounds like a great big fun mess to me, and I want to get in on that.
You want to be a part of that?
Yeah, I want to get in on it.
Okay. And you do a lot of things. I guess you do the summer reading program, I know, for the kids, and while they're out of school, and you do a lot of stuff like that. But many of the what I call special events that they do there are very informational. It's kind of like the ham radio thing that's going to be taking place on Tuesday. But here's another one that's coming up on Thursday, and I thought this has got to be very popular. Essential Oils class. And I didn't realize
yes.
how popular it is till a few friends that I know, their wives have gotten into this thing, and they make everything from detergent that you use for doing your laundry rather than the store-bought kind, and they save a lot of money, and it's actually better for your clothes and better for your body that touches, etc. And I noticed this is talking about that type of thing, and it's going to be quite interesting.
Oh, Erin Middleton, she just gives a really, really good presentation, and then she leaves the library smelling so good.
Yeah, but Essential Oils is the name of the class, and again, it's free of charge, and it starts at 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, the July 13th, and let's see, it's going to be an upstairs meeting room, looks like,
Yes, sir.
at the library. Okay, now you go ahead. You got a lot of stuff to talk about there.
I've got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about, and I know I'm going to mess it all up here because, okay, so they have something that they call Movie Mondays at the
Okay.
library, and this is for children, young adults. Today, it was the Lorax. On June 17th, we have the BFG, and on June 24th, we have Moana. We also have movies on Fridays for the teens, and then we have stuff going on upstairs all of the time for the children. Probably one of my favorite things is the Toddle Time with Miss Irene, because those kiddos get in there and they listen to a story and they make something and they just have a really good time. And that's happening July 13th, the 20th, and the 27th.
Okay.
And everything that goes on in the kiddos upstairs starts at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Probably the most important thing that I want to share with you today is our back to school bash, though. I'm so excited about that. That's going to be July 29th. And basically, Dennis, what it is we're giving away backpacks.
Oh,
It's going to be an all-day event. We have a few hundred backpacks to give away. We are asking that people either come by the library and sign up to register, or they go online on the library website, or they can do it on our social media as well. And that just gives them a block of time where they know that they can come in and they can do all the fun stuff outside. And Harrison Elks Lodge is helping with that. The Junior Auxiliary is helping with that. Children's Charity Ministry. We've got a lot of good people involved. And it's going to starts I think at 8:30 that morning and goes until we're done.
now tell us a little bit about the backpack. I mean, what do they receive? And is this for school
Yes.
type stuff?
Yes, it will have what is necessary within the backpacks for that grade.
Okay.
Yes.
Boy, that's important. I know there's a lot of great programs out there to help these families that are in need, that particularly need help for the children. Of course, going to school is expensive when it comes to clothes and some of the things you have to have, the notebooks, pencils, pens, all that type of stuff. So these backpack programs are very, very important, and this is a good thing to get those many organizations together to help out before the school starts, and that's good.
I have forgotten so many of them, though. There are so many different organizations that are coming together to actually do this. We're so grateful for them.
That's great. Speaking of a backpack program, you've got a luggage for kids program. Tell a little bit about that. I know that's going on through the end of July, I believe.
It is. It's during the time of the summer reading program. And you know, we have an adult summer reading program too. Did you know that we also give away gifts like every week for those who, yeah, it's pretty exciting. The children have them, and then the adults have them as well. And this year, we're trying to build a better world with the summer reading program, and that's kind of that's a theme throughout the state of Arkansas. And we here at the Boone County Library want to get luggage so that we can give it to the Call in Boone County. And the Call is Children of Arkansas Loved for a Lifetime. These are the people that get the call in the middle of the night that a family has to have help.
Right.
And those children who go into foster care usually don't have anything. And what we're doing right now is accepting donations of new or gently used luggage, small, because you're doing it for children. And we're also putting in hygiene products that were donated to us by CCM.
Okay.
And we're going to give it to the Call.
That's great. Well, the Call does, we've had individuals, Mark Missler has been very active in the Call for a long, long time, and we've had people come in to talk about the Call, and it is a foster kids program, and they touch a lot of people. They do a great job. This is a good program.
Did you know that this is the 75th year for the Call in Arkansas?
Wow, that's a long
75
time.
years.
Been around a long time.
Yeah.
We've got about 3 minutes left here, so I don't want to miss anything. What else? Let's see, coming up here. Taylor Tate Borner, I guess, is going to be there on Thursday, July 20th, 5:30 p.m. And she is the author and will be presenting, making a presentation of The Accidental Salvation of Gracie Lee, which is a book that she wrote. And so she's going to be there for that. Here's a big one, which I like. The library does a lot of things for the Buffalo National River partners. And they are going to be celebrating their 101st year of the National Park Service. And in doing so, looks like you've got one of the park rangers coming in to talk about Buffalo 101, Know Your National River. A lot of people around here go to the Buffalo River and float. And of course, people from all over the world come right here to do this. But that looks like an exciting program.
It's going to be good. Lauren Ray is a park guide there at Buffalo River, and she has a heart for the river and a heart for people, and she's going to be sharing with us.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. They do a lot of programs.
Oh, yes.
At the library.
Absolutely. Every month. We have them in every month. It's
program.
Always well attended.
Well, let's see. Did we miss? I've got about a minute left. Did we miss anything in particular on your schedule there?
Probably. But you know what, Dennis? They can go online and they can have the newsletter sent directly to their email, or keep up with us on social media on Facebook.
Okay.
And you know, we just have the new column in the Harrison Daily Times. Pretty excited about that.
And watch you on this show and find out what's going on.
Oh, hello. That's the best spot.
Well, we're glad you came in, Jean, today, and to talk about, we covered most of the things, not all, but they have so many different things going on at the Boone County Library, as Jean mentioned, and go by. They, if you need to use a computer, if you're doing a resume, if you want to look up your family history, genealogy is a big thing there. Go by. It's free of charge. It's your library, and we are very fortunate in a town like Harrison to have a library like that. Jean, thank you.
Thank
we'll
you.
look forward to seeing you each month, about the first or second of the month. As soon as that newsletter comes out, we want you to come in and talk about what's going on for the month.
This is going to be exciting. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jean. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We're going to talk with two people from over in the Jasper area about the Newton County Senior Center and all the activities they have going on there.
Sullivan Pharmacy has been serving your prescription needs for over 40 years. Our professional staff is glad to assist you with prescriptions, over-the-counter medicines, and healthcare products. Stop by Sullivan Pharmacy if you have questions about Medicare Part D, and we'll be glad to help. If you're in a hurry, use our convenient drive-through window so you don't have to get out of your car. Sullivan Pharmacy, 731 North Main Street in Harrison, helping you feel better since 1965.
Summer is here, and Sisters Flower and Gift Shop has recently received a large selection of new and unique items, from colorful tableware, centerpieces, wall decor, home accent, Razorback products, and a baby department with clothes and accessories. Sisters has the perfect gift for any occasion. For the future bride and groom, Sisters offers a complete bridal registry, birthday, wedding, anniversary, or just because. Sisters has something for everyone. Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Back on Connection here on TKO8 Television. Our next guest in the studio today actually new to our Connection show. They haven't been here before, but we wanted to get them involved and try to get them over here on a monthly basis. It's the Senior Center in Jasper, the Newton County Senior Center, and we have Janet Voschel and Andrew Underwood both here. This is grandmother, grandson, correct?
Yes.
Well, we're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Actually, got some information from your center over there, and Tammy Casey, who is the director, couldn't be with us, and she said, I have two people that know what's going on, and so we'll just send them over and let them represent the Senior Center, and we're glad you both came over today.
Thank you.
We want to kind of go over a few things, and not unlike we have the Senior Center in Harrison area, and a lot of communities have a Senior Center. Newton County in Jasper happens to be in our broadcast area, and a lot of people over there watch TKO8, and we're glad they do. We want to kind of bring you up to speed on some of the things they do all the time, and then also some of the special events. And maybe if I could just let you start off there, maybe some of the things that you've got coming up there. You've got and if you miss something, I've got a backup for you here.
The biggie this weekend is the car show.
Okay.
And we got a good.
It's a car show. Oh, shall we get Andrew involved in the car show?
Yeah, he's going to do the car show.
Why don't you tell us about the car show since that's coming up?
All right, the car show is going to be it's a benefit car show that we're going to start an annual event for.
Okay.
We're doing a $5 registration fee on all vehicles. There will be 3 trophies awarded. We have donations to give away, and 100% of the proceeds goes right back into the Senior Center and helping the community. But we're going to have face painting, a fish fry, cars, music. It'll be a good time.
Raffles, I see, and a lot of different stuff. If you want to take your car, do you have to pay it?
It's just a $5 registration fee.
$5, and then $5. People can go free and look at it.
It's free admission. You can go, look, enjoy the time.
Now, is this, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, the Senior Center is on Clark Street, is that correct?
Yes.
Now, so will you have the car show down by the Senior Center area there?
It'll be from there and around the parts of the bank and the church and the square
area there.
Jasper.
Kind of cover the whole thing. Yes. Okay. Well, good. And this is kind of your first shot at it. You want to hopefully make it successful. Well, you can probably do it every year, I'm sure, and it'd be a great way to. Car shows are a lot of fun, and a lot of people around our viewing area have classic cars or some type of unique automobiles, and even I guess motorcycles they could take too. But it's always a lot of fun to go and walk around and see how people have restored some of these classic automobiles. I'm sure you'll get some pretty neat ones. Okay, and what else is coming up here? Let's see. You've got a lot of stuff here.
We have a bingo night coming up, and that. You see the date on it?
Friday, July
28th. And they have ice cream after lunch, and July 18th. And there's a whole, I can't go into everything, but there's a whole bunch of things going on. We also have we have a Monday and Wednesday exercise class. It's called Peppy, and it's for older people. And many of the things are done in your chair. Many are just with stand up with the little weights,
Little dumbbell.
And we really do enjoy that, and it has helped me a lot.
Okay.
It has. My legs don't work too good, but my upper strength is really increasing.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, because I know the senior center here in the Harrison area.
Yes.
They have programs like that
Peppy.
too, and several of the seniors that I know during church or whatever say it's the best thing that ever happened to them.
It is really good, and it's fun. The ladies that teach that, they have to go and have classes on it before they can do it. And they show you how to lift and how to gain your strength.
Actually, I was looking at this the announcement here. We kind of tied them two together, but it says, "Come and join us for the Scoop." Now, the Scoop is an ice cream thing.
The ice
So
cream.
for $1 donation, you can get your get all the toppings on that ice cream, and it's on Tuesday, July 18th at 1 p.m. So you just go down to the senior center there for that one. And then you got bingo. If you're into bingo, which is very popular anymore, you do bingo night. Is that a monthly thing? You do bingo, or just once in a while?
We do weekly. They have a small group of ladies.
This is the bigger one.
And this is the big one. This is for outside people to neighborhood to come around and play bingo.
Okay. This particular bingo night is Friday, July 28th. Potluck at 5 p.m. Finger foods. Bingo starts at 5:30. $10 cover charge at the door. Lets you play all night long, and you get 3 cards to start with per person, and lots of prizes, and more prizes. Sounds like a lot of fun. Can you be a senior and go play bingo?
Sure, you can. Do it all the time.
Okay, Andrew, does that leave us out? Or I am a senior. You're not.
Well, I got a ways to go still.
My husband plays pool while the ladies play bingo.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what else you've got on your bulletin there that you do. I was trying to see kind of on a monthly basis. I noticed that you come to Harrison with a van and let people shop. Bring some of the seniors over.
On Wednesday we have several different routes and with different Wednesdays, but Wednesday they go every week, and they can shop because many seniors don't drive. With the husband not there anymore, they don't have a way to. That's the reason the Meals on Wheels is a really special thing, because those people who can't drive, their meals are taken clear out to them. If they are way out, they give them a week's supply of meals, and then you just pop it in the oven or the microwave, and they can have a hot meal.
Meals on Wheels is a very good program.
That's a reason. One of the reasons, because those meals are taken to them, even if they can't get out of their house, they can still have a hot meal, and that's what it's intended to be. Then there's a congregant meals where they come to the center.
Okay.
If they can drive and several routes, they pick them up and bring them. So
now, how often do they do the meals at the senior center there? Like every day?
At the senior center, we do it every day, and we also have one in Western Groves that's a satellite, and we have that on Monday.
Okay.
Over there, and the meals are taken over there. But the meals are prepared right there at the center, and it's a good meal.
That's obviously, I'm sure it's kind of like the center in Harrison, that they ask for a donation, if you can afford a donation, to give whatever you can for the meals to help offset the cost of food.
Right,
and so forth.
But they don't turn anyone down if they can't pay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a donation, and for $3 you can't beat the meal. Like today, We're having a pork loin, mashed potatoes and gravy, carrots, a roll, and pudding.
Andrew, is there any way you think the three of us can get back over there before their lunch is over with today?
I figure we could.
It sounds like we ought to try that. That's a pretty good lunch.
It's a good, and they're all really good, and it's enough food for seniors.
Right.
Some of the people that come in that, you know, you can go there anytime, but if you're not a senior, it's $6, but it's a good meal. You can't get a good meal with a drink for that. You just can't anywhere.
You know, one thing about the senior centers, regardless of where they may be, I've heard many comments from seniors, particularly those that maybe can't drive or don't have an automobile, can't get out, and they can go to the senior center, spend the day with people their own age, and play cards, play dominoes, work out with in their exercise programs or whatever, and it really keeps them active, keeps their minds active, keeps their bodies active, and I think longevity-wise, it helps everybody.
And also, there is air conditioning there in the summer, and many people don't have air conditioning. I mean, seniors a lot of times don't have. They have a fan, but it blows around the hot air. Well, if they can come to the senior center, spend the day at the senior center in the cool. So it's a good.
I hadn't thought
and
about
in the
that.
winter, we say there's an ice storm. It is a shelter for those who can't even heat their house. They can come to the center, and it's an emergency unit.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah,
you know, one thing that the organizations like the Senior Center and many other organizations, they're really only as good as their volunteers.
That's right.
Here's Andrew, and obviously your grandmother here that's being, you know, that have committed to helping out there. And it's nice to see somebody like you, Andrew, a younger person, help out, and obviously help your grandmother Janet here. But I do want to mention, we got a couple minutes left. I know you're always looking for volunteers, and I saw in your bulletin here, it says that even if you could just volunteer a few hours once a week, it would sure help out. So
if you could distribute meals just in Jasper or your area. Well, I know Harrison has volunteers that deliver the meals, and that's, I mean, and you get acquainted with those people, and they get acquainted with you, and sometimes that's all the only outside that they get to talk with outside people.
Shut-ins are really,
shut-ins,
they feel good about having somebody to come and check on them. Many elderly people maybe don't have a immediate family, or maybe don't have immediate family in the area, and they're just kind of by themselves.
And they're good, and they're good people. They just love to visit.
Right.
And it really makes your heart feel really good when you can help those people, those shut-ins. It's really important.
Well, we certainly appreciate both of you coming in today, and not only for coming in to be on the show today, but we want to thank both of you for your volunteering of your hours for the Newton County Senior Center. And keep us on your list. Maybe once a month you can come in and kind of bring us up to speed. Sounds like you got a lot of activities going on over there, and we don't want the viewing audience out in the Newton County area, in Jasper and Western Grove. We want them to know about what's going on. So thank you both for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
You're quite welcome. Thanks for joining us on Connection Show this week. We hope we brought some information to you perhaps you didn't know about. Join us each week as we bring organizations and individuals from those organizations in to talk about what's going on around our broadcast area as we connect with you.
We all need the help of a pharmacy from time to time. Sullivan Pharmacy would like to thank all their customers for supporting them as an independent local pharmacy. When you trade with an independent pharmacy, you deal with an owner that supports the local economy and charities. Visit Sullivan Pharmacy for any of your over-the-counter or prescription needs. It's important to keep helping those that help